I'm Justin Kosmides, and I'm co-founder of Bloom. We are an operations as a service platform for the electric mobility industry. So everything from scooters to electric e-bikes to electric motorcycles, all the way up to low-speed neighborhood vehicles. We recognize the incredible opportunity that these companies, from startups to more mature companies, we're all solving for the same pain points, and that Bloom could come together and be a centralized source for these companies to be able to leverage off. So everything from manufacturing and assembly to warehousing and logistics, working together was the inspiration that really led to Bloom. It led me to walk across the street to Chris and bounce this crazy idea off him.
Justin and I met through his business at Newlab. I've had a retail store across the street for many years selling electric bikes. Over the years, working with a lot of different companies, I started to focus in not just how we distribute these products, but how they're made, and recognize that not many of these products are actually made in the US. And that was kind of troubling to me. Why can't we make them here? When we just farm everything out to other places, we're not capturing a lot of the value that's being created in that product being manufactured. And we've actually been able to build a lot of those partnerships with local manufacturers and assemblers to focus more on this industry and realize the opportunity. Ultimately, we ended up partnering with Newlab. We feel that it's the perfect time to kind of insert some of these newer mobility options into the manufacturing landscape here in this area. I think many would say that Detroit is kind of the birthplace of mobility, with Ford and assembly line and all these different aspects. I think it really makes a lot of sense for this new mobility to actually have its birthplace here as well.
Bloom can be an incredible bridge between the companies that are located here at Newlab, but also being attracted to Michigan Central for a lot of the services that they need. To date, we have 41 members who are on the platform and joining the platform. And then we have another 160 to 170 members that are in our pipeline.
And from my experience, these individual companies are not going to go to their would-be competitors and ask to collaborate. Through the encouragement of Bloom, we're seeing that collaboration happen at a much greater rate than we've ever seen before. We're able to distill down who are the best partners to work with, who's the best warehouse provider to work with, who's the best shipping provider to work with. We have the centralized resource of all these providers in our ecosystem that just levels up and makes it so much easier for somebody to go to market and really be successful and sustainable because they're not making those mistakes of choosing the wrong partners.
The incredible thing is it's lowering the barriers of entry for consumers, for commercial, for governments to utilize these vehicles more regularly and adopt them at a higher rate. We really find ourselves in the meeting place of both what currently exists in the Detroit ecosystem and what is being attracted into the ecosystem.